क्योंकि ये सिस्टम जिसके अंदर हम रह रहे हैं ये कोलैप्स कर चुका है, आप माने ना माने। आप एक चीज जो 70 साल से घसीट रहे हैं, मैं आज भी कहूंगा जमहूरियत हम सब चाहते हैं।
That was Pakistan's Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi issuing a rare and blunt warning on national television that growing frustration among Pakistan's youth could trigger major upheavals if the government fails to fix systemic problems. No surprises there. But then came the cockroach reference. Naqvi went on to say, and I quote, "You can call them youth, you can call them cockroaches or whatever you want. But if these cockroaches get united, then they can overturn everything." A Gen Z movement born in India is now becoming a warning inside Pakistan. So why is Islamabad suddenly worried about a protest movement that began across the border? Is Pakistan seeing the same youth anger building beneath the surface? And could India's Cockroach Janata Party become a political template for Pakistani Gen Z? Mohsin Naqvi did not mince words. Speaking at Pakistan's first economic summit, he said the youth aren't asking for tablets or even handouts. They want merit-based jobs, justice and equal opportunity. He said many of them could earn between $2,000 and $4,000 a month if given the right chance. And then came the cockroach line making headlines. This is Pakistan's own interior minister flagging the threat, not dismissing it. Mohsin Naqvi did not stop at the youth warning. He called out Pakistan's governance system as having collapsed, dragged along for 70 years without any real reform. The federal government starts every budget by calculating how much more it needs to borrow instead of fixing what is broken. I'm not saying that, Mohsin Naqvi said it. Yes, the same observation called out by India and the rest of the world for decades, now being repeated by Pakistan's Interior Minister. This warning did not come out of nowhere. It followed weeks of Pakistanis watching India's satirical Cockroach Janata Party mobilize thousands of students, job aspirants at Delhi's Jantar Mantar over neat paper leaks. Education activist Sonam Wangchuk joined with a hunger strike of his own. Pakistani social media lit up with envy and self-criticism. Why can't we do this, they asked. Some blamed a lack of democracy. Others pointed to Rawalpindi, home to Pakistan's army headquarters. But not everyone in Pakistan agrees that a Gen Z uprising is coming. Commentators argue that Pakistan's youth anger is real, sure, but it's scattered, spread across currency, collapse, broken schools, and a provisional divides, of course, with no single flashpoint to rally around. The fact that even student politics and unions are banned across Pakistan's universities and colleges, sort of just adds credence to that argument. Add to that an exit valve that most Pakistanis exercise. Angry young Pakistanis often just leave for the Gulf, the UK, or Europe instead of staying to organize. That diffusion, they argue, is not proof of apathy. It's proof that the anger has not found its symbol yet. But when a sitting minister openly compares his own country's youth to a movement that just rattled a neighboring government, that is not routine political messaging. That's an establishment reading the room and getting nervous. India has just shown how quickly a satire can become mobilization when it connects with genuine public frustration. Pakistan's own commentators are now debating why their country's much larger youth population has not produced the same result. Let us know what you think in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep watching Times Access.
Nuclear weapon, The old rules are breaking. Alliances are shifting.
Apologise again to the victims of the paedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
Wars are redrawing maps. Oil routes can shake economies overnight. One election in America can impact markets in Mumbai.
No tax on tips.
One move by China can alter the balance in Asia. One conflict in West Asia can hit every Indian household. This is no longer a distant story. This is our story. Your story. Because for the first time in decades, India is not watching from the sidelines. India is rising. India is negotiating. India is balancing rivals. India is building military strength. India is shaping trade routes. India is becoming central to the new global order. And yet, most global news is still told through someone else's lens. Washington's lens, Beijing's lens, London's lens. But where is India's lens? Where is the platform that explains the world from our perspective? Welcome to India's Axis, a new destination for geopolitics, strategy and power seen through India's eyes. From Neighborhood Watch to the biggest global stories that matter to you. Why tensions in the Taiwan Strait matter to India. How one move by China can affect India's security. What turmoil in Pakistan means for regional stability. How Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bhutan shape India's neighborhood. Why oil choke points can hit your wallet. How wars abroad can reshape India's security. This is not noise. This is not shouting. This is not recycled headlines. This is sharp, intelligent storytelling. Daily explainers, war room analysis, strategic conversations. Because news is everywhere, but perspective is rare, and in the age of confusion, clarity is power. Axis is for the audience that wants more than headlines. The axis of global power is shifting. India is at the center of that shift. It's time the world was explained accordingly. To understand the world through India's strategic lens. Subscribe now.